deep. Dun dun dun. You guys like my sad approach at trying to set up an aesthetic background? But yeah, I thought it would be fun to talk about why I fell in love with fashion and just tell you guys a little bit more about me. When I was thinking about this question, you guys, it actually sparked a lot of emotions in me actually, because it took me to a place where I was very insecure. You know, I didn't feel the best about myself. The first time I remember really looking at fashion and just being moved by clothes was probably when I was about like 6, because that was the time that I could really dress myself, and it was a way for me to express myself even that young. Nothing has really changed today, but even back then I was just like, this is my way to show that this is me. And I remember very precisely because that's when my mom stopped dressing us, as I have like 5 other siblings, you guys, but 3 of us have the same mom and dad, so we grew up in the same household, me and my 2 sisters. And my mom would dress us alike all the time. I mean, I would have the pink version, and then my sister would have the light pink version, and then my other sister would have the white. So it was just a lot of matching, you know, the little children place outfits. It was a lot of that. When I turned like 6, my mom was like, you know what, dress yourself. And I just remember just being so ecstatic, going through my little drawer of clothes and just being able to just pair different colors with different colors, wear skirts on the coldest days. I wish I had pictures to show you guys, but I don't, because I don't know, my family just don't think to like keep up with that type of stuff, like memories. And then you guys, in middle school, when I was in like 3rd grade, I remember having to wear a uniform every day, so I couldn't really express myself with clothes anymore. It was only the weekend that I got to wear my like weekend clothes, as we used to call them, like your weekend clothes. I was very skinny, you guys, same as now, and buck teeth. And it was just all the things that were frowned upon in middle school, because in middle school, y'all gotta think, we had, who we have? Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, and it was just like all the rappers back then was talking about, I need a light-skinned red bone with a big booty, and I was none of those things, you know. And people really teased me, y'all. Like, they called me Blackie, they called me Bucktooth. So every weekend my dad would buy me a new pair of shoes, y'all. Like, it was crazy. And that's only because like I wasn't like normal kids, like I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I wasn't that kid. I was the kid that's just like, I want to go to the mall. It's just like, if I'm gonna be the ugly duckling, let me at least be the freshest one up in here, okay? Nobody had shoes every weekend. Like, I was the only one like busting. So people was like, yeah, Sierra ugly, Sierra this, but Sierra's fresh, low key. During that time, I was obsessed with like Air Force Ones, like a quilted version. I remember I had like a snakeskin version. Like, y'all, I went crazy with the Air Force Ones. And it's just so, you know, messed up to even say aloud, like my 3rd grade self. How old you is in 3rd grade? How old are you in 3rd grade, Connor? How old are you in 3rd grade? You don't know. I think you like, what, 7 or 8? Just thinking back to my like, don't tell me, it's okay. Just thinking back to those days, y'all, it's just so sad because I was so young and I just felt so down about myself. But I also look at it as like, I was strong because I didn't let those words totally defeat me. It was just like I was trying to come up with other solutions, although they weren't necessarily good solutions. You should never try to present yourself in any other way that's not yourself to please or accommodate other people. And of course, my 3rd-year-old self didn't know that, but it's just sad. In 6th grade, you guys, I moved to like a different school where I didn't have to wear a uniform. I was so happy. There, people accepted me. Like, I wasn't looked at as the ugly duckling anymore. And I think it was because I was more so growing, you know, into my looks, into my face. My teeth started to close up, you know. I need to express myself. Not only do I need to express myself, I need to express the craziest part of myself, because I was, by that time, you guys, I was so used to being ostracized and like talked about. And it was just like my way of saying like, let me give them something to talk about. Let me wear mismatched socks. So really it was like a scream for attention, you guys, starting off at the beginning of like my earliest memories of when I fell into fashion. It was just more about like, look at me. And yeah, you guys, in 6th grade, that's when I just started doing a little bit more quote unquote research. I wasn't doing deep research. I guess I was doing research in the sense of just really looking towards people's style that I admired that was also, like I said, ostracized. And I was really attracted to Pharrell Williams, you guys. Kanye West style during that time, which really loved it because it was something that I hadn't seen. And because it was something that I hadn't seen before, I was just more intrigued. My style in high school, you guys, was like tomboyish, girly. During that time, I was just like really into like skater looks. I was wearing like skinny jeans with Vans. Y'all remember that like 2008, 10 type style. That was in. Everybody was shopping at Zoomies for the little graphic band tees. Where I am now in my respect for fashion comes from working in retail, you guys. I've worked for a couple luxury brands in my past. So Etro, which is like this Italian brand, they make everything in Italy. They do a lot of like prints. They're really known for their paisley. I also work for Burberry, but Etro is where I learned just what fashion and style means to me. It goes deeper than the look itself. A brand like Etro, not too many people know about, for one, and the people that do know about it, they are loaded. Silk top will go anywhere from like $500 to like $1,300 for a single top. And you just really have to appreciate fashion from a different eye, because you're not paying for a label. You're literally just paying for the quality of that garment. I had this one client, you guys, who was like very eclectic, and he was British. He was building like a freaking butterfly car lot for his cars or some shit in England. He would come in with just like dirty sneakers and like really wide leg Japanese pants with like a linen top. And it was just like looking at how he put it together. Not only did it work, but conceptually it also worked. And it just made you feel a certain way about, you know, the garments that he was wearing. And that's when I just started to think about style and fashion in a more conceptual sense. And it's just, it is about the ending look, but it's also just about why this person chose to wear this top with these jeans. You know, what is he or she trying to convey with what they're wearing? Metro really taught me to just really pay attention to the details, because the small details, you guys, to me, it's just what really makes a look. Now I'm just like at the point where fashion just literally moves me, you guys. People literal looks, y'all, move me. I don't even know why, but like I get butterflies in my stomach. Like, damn, like the way people put shit together sometimes, like I just feel like just really overwhelmed with just joyfulness. I'm just really big, you guys, now on fabrics and quality of garments. And not saying that I don't wear like Zara and shit like that anymore, because I do, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes Zara be hitting, they be making the good dupes. I wouldn't spend like $200 on like a coat from Zara, so to speak, you guys, because I feel like I might as well put $200 more with that and invest in something that's gonna last longer.
Sorry about the abrupt ending, you guys. I guess I forgot to record an ending to this video, so I'm gonna throw this picture up here of this beautiful man. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned a little bit more about me and enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.